So if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that I was screaming after I recorded this, and that's because I didn't actually capture any of the audio from what I was playing, which is so fun and great. But I liked the progress too much to just restart and try it over again. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what happened, even though you can see it on the screen, and just explain some things that I realized while I was recording. So hope you enjoy, and I'm really sorry, and it'll be better next week, I promise. So as soon as I loaded into the game, I went to Jeffrey Landgrab's house and introduced myself to him, and then I went back to my lot and invited him to hang out, just because I feel like the whole point of the challenge is to have the person at your house, and also my other Sims need to age up anyways, so it just makes the most sense for them to be at the house. And luckily, we were able to get the relationship up really quickly with Jeffrey. I don't know why. I think I said multiple times. He's nice. He's cool, but he really does not care about his wife. He's not Mortimer. Mortimer loves his wife. And Jeffrey, he does not, at least in this save. So I was able to age up Christina pretty much right away, which was cool. I don't remember if I started doing the skills before I left last time, but she aged up within a day, so I must have. Um, and then I also left in the little, like, clips where it's like the parenting advice, just because I read through them and like I tried to consciously pick to get the best result. I still have no clue how that works. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments, please. I need help. Why does their emotional control keep going down? So Hannah was able to age up after the end of the day on Friday, which is great, except for the fact that she got the mean trait, which is not great. And immediately after she aged up, she tried to destroy the dollhouse, which I haven't been using, so like obviously not that important to me. But like literally within seconds. Like look at that. In seconds. It was great. It was fun. She was a fun sim to have. It was great. So I realized like right before the weekend that the Sims are probably going to do better with their school projects if their needs are fully fulfilled. So I filled all of them, like fulfilled all of them before the weekend, and then just kept making sure their needs were at the highest they could be. Like once they got into the yellow-ish, that's when I would work on like actually getting their needs up. And that worked, and they finished a lot of school projects over the weekend, whereas I had a hard time during the week because I never gave them a break. So I think they did 5 over the weekend, which was awesome. Um, and then over the weekend was just finishing out Willow's pregnancy. It was really easy. There was nothing wrong. She did painting and gardening. Um, I think Jeffrey came over once. I don't remember if it was before or after the weekend, but he came over and he stole my plants. Like he took my onions. I'm like, why is that allowed? Why are they allowed to come over to my house, eat my food, play on my computer, use my toilet, use my shower, clean my house, and take my crops? Like, what are you gonna do next? Steal my painting? Steal my bed? I don't know. Anyways, just some food for thought. But yeah, the weekend was really uneventful. I just sped it up. Nothing important happened. Oh, also though, the only important thing that actually happened was there was a fire. Willow was trying to cook, and a fire started. And I was like, oh, your redemption. You've been wanting to face your fear. You've been wanting to put out a fire. She ran around. Christina ran around. Anton ran around. Hannah, it's like she remembered her childhood. She remembered the day after she was born, the day she was born. Her mother starting a fire, running out of the house, and screaming while their house was on fire. She put it out almost immediately. It was great, and then I decided I should probably get a new stove, because that's probably why the house keeps getting set on fire. So I did that, and I haven't had a fire since, so hopefully that's all it takes, because I think Willow's cooking skill is decent, and she likes cooking, so hopefully she doesn't burn the house down. We'll see. So right after the weekend ended, early Monday morning, Willow went into labor, and I sent her to the hospital alone because I'm scared to go with them, and she had a baby boy who was randomly named Daryl. It was great. Um, I did the couple things that he needed for him to be able to age up. I am confused. I guess maybe it comes at level 10, but the like super efficient newborn care or something like that, whatever it's called. I've seen it and I want it, but I don't have it. And I think I'm at level like 8. So, like I said, I think it comes at level 10, which is great. I mean, honestly, it's not that hard. But then I did age Daryl up, and he got the cautious trait just like the three. It's the three out of the four of them got the cautious trait. The only one that didn't was Christina, and it was great. She had the calm trait. It was great. And then he immediately got a milestone, which is also great. So while I leave in these sort of succeeding, sort of failing clips of me trying to do good by my children and get them good responsibility and emotional control and all of that, I just want to explain that there's a couple hours missing, like probably most of the day, because I have the relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod and it affects, like, it can change the fertility rate, which doesn't happen in the normal Sims, and it made my Sim infertile. And so she tried like 5 times to get pregnant and didn't get pregnant, and it's because she was infertile. I didn't realize that, so I had to change it. And I don't feel like that's cheating because it's not normally like that in The Sims. So I did change it. I didn't like force a pregnancy or anything on. I just changed the fertility rate to what I think it normally is in The Sims. So there's that. I'm not sure, I might take the mod off just because it's been giving me a little bit of trouble while I'm playing this. So I made a mistake and I didn't send Hannah to school and have her study hard. I just had her do normal stuff and she didn't get an A. I don't know why, because when I originally looked and sent them to school, she had the check mark. I don't think her needs were down, but maybe they were. I really don't know. I don't know how that works. But Anton did get an A, so I was able to age him up into a teenager, which was really great. Willow got pregnant right at the end, like on Monday night. So basically, all I had left to do was wait the day, try and age up Daryl, and then see if Hannah's grade would go up, which thankfully it did. So I was able to age up Hannah after she got out from school. So I got all of Daryl's milestones done, so I was able to age him up. I honestly don't remember doing them, but I've gotten a lot quicker. With Hannah, I think it took me 5 sim days, and with these past few, it's taken me 1 to 2. So we're doing great. We got him aged up into a toddler, and then Hannah, I aged up into a young adult. So I moved her out of the house into a random house in Willow Creek, and as the Sims age up into young adults, I'm just gonna keep moving them to the same household until we reach the limit, move them, things like that. Um, if you want, we can do like an update episode on them, either like a short episode or like shorts, or just give an update on what's actually happening in their lives. But I do have neighborhood stories on, so if something happens, we'll be able to see that. I'll try and check on that um, at least once per episode. Alright, so that was basically it for the video. I did have a question though before I go. Eventually, I am going to have to update my Sims house. I'm going to scrap it all and make a new one because soon I will have 8 Sims in the house and a tiny house just isn't going to cut it. So I wanted to know if you guys preferred me making a separate video building the house as like an additional video throughout the week, or if you wanted me just do like kind of like a speed build in the middle of it, or if you even wanted to see it at all. I wanted to just put it out there. Um, because it's interesting. I like to see the houses being built. And I'm gonna add, special little touches for Sims, explain some things that I'm adding on, so then I don't have to explain it all in like the video if I don't put the house building in at all. But if you guys let me know, if I don't get any response, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave any comments with Baby Daddy or name suggestions, and I will see you guys next time.